We have Samye Ling monastery in Scotland. That's where I did my 4-year retreat. And in the early days, it was pretty crazy. Well, it actually started in 1968, I think. And so they had lots of hippies came there, and it was quite wild. And it was the first Tibetan monastery in the West. And the first guy who came to cook was into macrobiotic food. It's like rice and soy sauce, very simple Japanese kind of health food. So we just finished our 4-year retreat. We ended up in Samye Ling for a couple of months before going to India. Everybody has to sign up for volunteering work like we're doing here. And so I put my name on the kitchen because I used to run a restaurant. And so the guy, Punso, really lovely guy, big, massive teddy bear gay guy. He's a wonderful Spanish guy. He's really flamboyant. He's an amazing guy. If you ever go to Samye Ling, you see him, you'll know what I'm talking about. And he was like, okay, you cut those carrots, right? And getting all these, who are these dummies coming into my kitchen? You did this, and this. I said, okay. I started cutting vegetables. Tick, 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 tick. In 5 seconds, he was like, you're a cook. And so I ended up working in the kitchen, and we have this party every year. And so we did this big meal for about 500 people. And so I made kind of Korean sushi, this tempura and stuff, Oriental food. We call them California rolls or something like that. So anyway, it's kind of fancy, right, compared to what we normally eat at Samye Ling. And Lama Yeshe's great. He's a real yogi. And everybody's like, something interesting, different for a change. And he was like, you guys, look at you now. You're so spoiled. When you first came here, do you remember that guy? What was his name? He loved macrobiotic food. All you were allowed to eat was brown rice and soy sauce. Now look at you. So in retreat centers and monasteries, then often you get very, very simple food. And part of it is that you have to have a simple life, right? Because having nice things gets our desire going. In the West, this is a really big problem. I noticed it when I came back from Nepal, because I was in Nepal. Everything's very simple. I didn't do any shopping for 10 years, didn't have to cook any food for myself. You just show up, get your bowl, you get your food, and it's actually quite nice. I like it. It's like Nepali food, usually. Sometimes we get momos, but it's basic. You have no choice, right? But many Nepalis live simple lives like this. And because of that, they're very tolerant. They're very easygoing. If there's like slop for food, it's fine. It's food. If they get something nice, they're happy. As long as they've got somewhere to sleep, somewhere to eat, they're happy. They don't need all kinds of things. But in the West, we have so much choice. It's so materialistic. People become increasingly small-minded when they have that, because it just basically increases our clinging. And then when it gets to things like alcohol, cocaine, whatever it is, the more extreme things, then that just consumes people's minds. There's so many people who are suffering. And part of it is because of our intense materialism. Having choice, having soft clothing, etc. This makes you more and more small-minded and increases your clinging. So everything we do in the West, most of what our society does is drives us to increase our clinging.